The scene opens with thunder rumbling as Ria, a college freshman, and her best friend Meera arrive at the entrance of an old, gothic-looking girls' hostel. They are soaked from the rain, struggling with their luggage as they enter the dimly lit lobby. The hostel warden, an old, strict woman with piercing eyes, watches them closely. She informs them that most rooms are full, and only one room is available, room 306. The warden hesitates before giving Ria the key, whispering, that room should remain locked. Meera tries to argue, but Ria, dismissing the warning as superstition, takes the key. Ria enters room 306, noticing the cold air and musty smell. She sets her luggage down and glances around. The room looks normal, except for an old, full-length mirror covered with a dusty cloth. As she removes the cloth, she notices strange scribbled warnings on the wall behind it. Don't look in the mirror after midnight. Brushing it off as a prank, Ria closes the wardrobe and turns off the lights. As the clock strikes midnight, whispers echo faintly in the room. The wardrobe door creaks open by itself. Ria turns on her phone's flashlight, cautiously approaching it, but finds nothing inside. She convinces herself it's just the wind and tries to sleep. The next morning, Ria tells Meera about the strange night, but Meera laughs it off. During breakfast, seniors in the hostel overhear and share a chilling story about room 306. They reveal that years ago, a girl named Arohi vanished from the room under mysterious circumstances. That night, Meera decides to stay with Ria to prove there's nothing to fear. At midnight, Meera dares Ria to look into the mirror. Ria, hesitant, stands in front of the mirror, staring at her reflection. Suddenly, her reflection blinks when she hasn't, and a shadowy figure appears behind her. She whirls around but no one is there. The mirror cracks on its own, sending a sharp gust of cold air into the room. Both girls scream and run out. The next day, Ria and Meera start digging for information. In the hostel library, they find an old yearbook and a newspaper clipping about Arohi's disappearance. The article describes how Arohi claimed to see something unnatural in the mirror before she was last seen. Returning to room 306, Ria notices something odd. One of the floorboards is loose. Inside they discover an old diary belonging to Arohi. The last entry reads, "I saw her. She's inside the mirror. If you see her too, run." That night, Ria feels a chill surrounding her bed. The whispering grows louder, turning into faint cries. Suddenly, hands emerge from the mirror and drag Ria inside. She finds herself in a dark, inverted version of her room. The reflection world is eerie, everything is reversed and shadows move unnaturally. Arohi appears, her face twisted in fear, whispering, "Help me, don't let her take you." A grotesque woman with hollow eyes emerges from the darkness, her arms unnaturally long as she reaches for Ria. Ria screams as the figure lunges at her. Meera wakes up and finds Ria thrashing on the bed as if suffocating. Desperate, Meera grabs a chair and smashes the mirror. The shards scatter across the floor, revealing Arohi's reflection trapped inside, screaming silently. Ria gasps and regains consciousness. The whispers stop and the room falls silent. The next morning, the warden orders room 306 to be sealed off permanently. Weeks later, the hostel regains normalcy. A new girl arrives, excited about her new room. She is handed a key by the warden, room 306. As she steps inside, the wardrobe creaks open by itself. A faint whisper is heard, "Welcome back." The screen fades to black. A new girl arrives, excited about her new room.